Hey man, welcome. Happy Saturday morning to you. Let me see. No, it's happy Saturday afternoon. We are going to jump into this 1,000 here on this Saturday afternoon is what we're going to get in, and then we're going to be done. All right. For the day, Saturdays are always light days for me. So welcome in, Nikki Soul Fit. Hello, everyone. Saturdays is a light workout day for me, so we're gonna knock out a quick 1,000, and then we're gonna keep this thing going. Hey guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell when you do watch this video, and make sure that you subscribe as we're trying to build a community here. All right. You know, when I first started doing this, I just was be like, oh, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, different things, but now it's natural to me. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you too can be notified whenever I have videos that come on. All right. All right. So we've already got some stretching done already. I just like to do a little bit more. Let's go ahead and get jumping. All right, guys. Love it, love it. Got our first 100 down. 900 more to go. Easy peasy, y'all. Easy work. It's a beautiful day out here, man. Good Lord. It's a beautiful day. Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. Hey, guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank y'all for chiming in, checking out me jump. Here we go. Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. How's everybody doing? We're doing 1,000 a day. We've already knocked out 200. And we're gonna keep on going. Let's see what I missed. Jessica, how are you? Welcome in. Wyatt, 99. Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Thank you to Nikki Soul Fit being my moderator. So she'll be responding to a lot of the chats or questions that you have. How to avoid jumping too high when jump roping. Any tips? Yes. So that's a great question. One of the key things that I do is with anything, practicing and working and doing it religiously gives you an opportunity to become one with the rope. So basically what I do is I will become one with the rope, meaning it's just over time, repetition. The more you do something, the better you'll get at it. So Starting out, you may have to exert a little bit more energy because you don't want to get a rope attack, right? So you may have to jump a little bit higher, but as you catch your rhythm with repetition, you'll find yourself being able to jump a lot less higher, like what I can do now. When I first started, I was jumping real high just to make sure that I didn't trip over the rope. But just becoming one with that rope is important. Practicing, making adjustments as you go along will help. Nikki Solfit also jumps too, so she's definitely a good person to give that advice. So thank you, Nikki Solfit. Here we go. So when you're jumping, you want to kind of stay consistent and rotate your feet so that way you're not working on both limbs at the same time. Because you can just jump like this, up, 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 up. But when you work both limbs, and this comes with time becoming one with the rope, because at one point I couldn't do this at all. So once you, instead of jumping with 2 feet, you just jump with one, the other. Boxer style is what they call it. And one of the things to remember, that's another 100, is nobody's perfect, and you will trip over that rope every now and again. It's just gonna naturally happen. So kind of give yourself a little grace as you're starting, because jumping rope can be pretty tough, right? Because you're conditioning your body to constantly jump. So you have your calf muscles that's going to be burning, thigh muscles, hip muscles, hips, your arms, your shoulders, your forearms going to be burning. So there's a lot that's actually happening. You're working the glutes, you're working every single muscle in your body, like all at the same time. Your heart muscle, everything. So you have to focus on also becoming one with the rope. So it takes intense focus to get there. But like in all things, it's just a little practice. You can do it. All right, here we go. All right. So hey guys, what are some of the benefits for jump roping? Oh man, there's tons of them. Tons of benefits. Number one benefit, lose weight. Lose weight. Thank you. Thank you. Number one benefit of jumping rope. As long as you stay in a calorie deficit from your eating, pushing back from the table, you will lose weight. Raise, Sigma, welcome in, you will lose weight. Number two, another benefit is gives you bone density, help your bones stay strong. Number three, jumping rope cleans out your lymphatic system, which is your waste management system, keeps that on par. And so those are just three. Heart health, muscle strengthening, full body workout. It's just, the list goes on and on and on and on with the benefits of working out. Great cardio strength. All right, here we go. Let's get this in. All right, guys, another 100. So anybody on this chat interested in taking on jump rope as a workout? Let me know your thoughts. And if there's anything I can help you with, I want to get those questions answered for you today. Let me know, let me know. Do. Can just slide a block right up underneath there. Let's see here. Which jump rope is going to be best for me in terms of height, not long or short? How do I measure? That's a great question, and that's a question that has to be answered because when you're jumping, if you have the wrong size jump rope, it's not going to work. So Nikki So Fit is actually probably already working to answer that question as well, because that's one of the things that she talks about on her channel. So when you are purchasing a rope, this rope right here, which is a HERE rope, and that's probably going to be in the description that Nikki So Fit is probably typing right now. But when you purchase a rope, this is a HERE rope. I bought this rope. This is a weighted rope from Amazon. It's very good. I trust this rope. I also have a couple of other ropes as well that's a lot heavier than this rope, but it's a weighted rope which helps you with, obviously with strength training and all that stuff. So that's one of the things that I use for this rope. All right. So the other thing that's very important is when you're purchasing a rope, it's going to ask you your height. Okay. So it's going to say between 5'10" and 6 feet. This is the rope size for you. Between 5'2" and 5'6". This is the rope size that you need to purchase. So when you're purchasing that rope, you need to make sure that you tell them what your height is at that particular point. When you purchase that rope, you'll purchase it according to your height. I'm 6'4". I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall. So for me, I had to get a rope that was that height. So that's what I would do when you're purchasing. You can go into like a regular store, like Dick's Sporting Goods or Academy, and they may have the description on the rope. But honestly, I would really order one offline. That way you get the full description as to what size rope that is, and is it going to be accommodating to you. So Nikki So Fit also did put in the chat the link to Amazon. This is a very good rope here. This is a really good rope. I've priced some other ropes, but they're mad expensive, like $300 or $400. And this rope right here, dude, is just this. It's the same exact rope. So that's a great question. I'm glad you asked that. That's a really awesome question. Great question. I hope that answers your question. If you have any more questions on that, just feel free to ask in the chat. But that's a great question. Because if your rope is too short, you'll be ineffective in your workouts. It's another 100, y'all. So here's a quick workout tip for you. Because I've been working out for a long time, if I'm doing 150 jumps as my interval, I work in cadence. So what that means is you may want to start slower, build your way up through the next, to start slower through the first 50, and then the next 50, you're going to bump the tempo up where you may go medium, and then the last tempo speed you may go fast. And maybe the last 10 reps, you may start slowing it back down. So, and what's so cool about it, I'll demonstrate it for you here, but I work out in intervals of 100, intervals of 150, 200, 250, and when it's hot and I'm really in the zone, I'll do 300 for my workout intervals if I'm doing a large number. So I typically try to get in between 2,000 and 3,000 every single day. But since I've been working out every single day with it, sometimes I mix it up, fluctuate it, and have a light day. I may do just 1,000 in the morning and 1,000 in the afternoon, or I may do 1,000 in the morning, and then I'll do like a non-workout fit day where I'm walking all over the place. So I'm still getting that cardio in and still burning those calories, but I'm doing it, a different way. So, because you don't want to really burn yourself out really majorly, but you want to make sure that you're jumping consistently. That's going to be important. So I'm going to demonstrate that cadence for you all. Let's go ahead and knock out, let's do 150. We'll knock out 150. And I'll show you the cadence that I'm talking about. So my first 50 will be kind of slow. My second 50, I'll pick up the pace, and then my last 50 will be a little bit faster than midpoint, and then I'll slow it down when I get to about 10 to 12 left. All right, here we go. So I'm starting out. That's 20, 30, 40, 50, here we go, picking it up. 20, 30, 40, 50, picking up some more. 20, 30, 40, slowing it back down. All right, there's 50. So that's kind of how I work out when I'm doing 150 or 200 or 250. I'll work out in those cadence. So if I'm doing longer, if I'm doing 200, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, my first 50 will be medium, second 50 will be fast, then I'll go to medium for my third 50, and then I fluctuate between medium to slow for my last 50. So that's what I do. And interesting fact, y'all, some days when you get out here, man, you're not winded with working out, jumping, and then some days, man, you can just feel winded. It's just kind of how it works, right? It's just that some days is just tougher than others. But you still, fight through it, push through it, and keep going. Here's a testimonial for you. is I've lost 62 pounds doing this jumping. I've been jumping consistently for 11 months, every day consistently. Um, and but I've been jumping for like 2 years off and on. You know, just getting out, jumping, push-ups, lifting weights, jumping rope, you know, push-ups, lifting, jumping rope, push-up, lifting, jumping rope. But really consistently for the last 11 months, I've literally been just jumping. I put some band work in. I do some band work. I'm actually going to start doing band work starting back next week. You know, just kind of tightening up the muscles. But I've lost 62 pounds, y'all. So I'm almost in a size 38 waist, which is absolutely awesome. And I love it. So a lot of benefits, y'all, for doing this thing, okay? All right, so we got 150. I'll tell you what. Let's knock out another 150. Here we go. We'll start medium. Fast, and we go fast. It's 100. Now we'll slow it down and just enjoy the rest. 30. 40. It's 150. So that's a good cadence. And another thing that I do when I'm working out, y'all, is I don't count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 60, 50. I don't do it that way. And the reason why I don't is because when I first started jumping, I was like, man, I got 100 jumps to do? That's a lot. So what I would do, and how I count now, is I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. And when I get to the 50 mark, I start back over and I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which is, we know that's 60, 20 is 70, 30 is 80, 40 is 90, and 50 is 100. Then I'll start back again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So in my mind, I'm only having to go to 50 instead of going to 150. So if that makes sense, that really does help me. And it gives me an opportunity to kind of almost reset in my mind, okay, you don't have that much longer to go, but really you got 150 more to go, especially if I'm doing a workout of 200. So that's kind of how I do my thing. And it works for me. You know, whatever works for you, those creative ways that you can find that's going to benefit you in your workouts. But that's my counting regimen, and that's my workout regimen that helps sustains me. And I'm doing it constantly. And I do have a more intense workout where I'm doing less break and less talking. Sarah, I do remember you. How are you? I do a lot less talking, and you know, obviously more working out, but that's kind of what I like to do. So hopefully some of these tips and tricks have really just helped you as you work out. Remember getting the proper size rope when you order that on Amazon, and the link is actually in this chat. So if you guys go through the chat, you can order that here rope, which is a 1/4 pound rope. I recommend you starting out with a weighted 1/4 pound rope. Is my recommendation. Not a regular speed rope, but at least a 1/4 pound rope. And what that rope's going to do is going to strengthen your biceps, your tris, your shoulders, your pecs, and you swinging that rope right? You swinging that rope is gonna really be intense, all right? Forearm strength, it's gonna really help you. So, all right, so here we go. We got 100 more left. How you been doing, Sarah? Oh, good, I'm doing good, awesome. Yes, guys, hit the like button, the notification bell, share this channel, all this knowledge, all this, we'll do all that, we appreciate that. Hey guys, let's do me a favor while I got you all online right now. Let's go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Nikki Soul Fit, and then let's subscribe to each other's channel while we're on. Let's do that right now. Before we get off, let's go ahead and let's get everybody's information on here, and let's subscribe to each other so that we can build this channel and build our channels. Let's do that. Everybody reach over to Nikki Soul Fit, Sarah, 99 PPRASA Prasad. Let's go over to his channel. And anybody else that's on live, let's go ahead and go over and jump over to each other's channel, or at least take a photo screenshot, and let's subscribe to each other so that we can continue to build community. Because that's what we're all about, man. We're all about building community on this channel and growing with each other. So can we do that? Let's do that. Jump into, yeah. Yeah, just subs to the whole chat. Awesome, thank you, Nikki Soul Fit, for subbing to the entire chat. And if y'all go over to Nikki Soul Fit, y'all go over to her channel and make sure to sub to her channel as well. And then make sure to go over and sub to each other's channel. And then while you're on, just go ahead and hit the subscription sub button for me, and make sure to like and subscribe and share this video out. You know, and we're excited about just continue growing and developing together with each other. All right. Hey man, we'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care.